Hi, welcome back to Small Talk Queens, episode 96. I'm Megan.
I'm Kelly.
There's going to be some noise outside. This is our week before Halloween episode. I'm very jazzed for it. So I did the makeup up a little bit. See, so Joe's like,
orange.
Yes, I wore that. This is not the peel off kind. This is the purple. I love the purple. I wore it to a Halloween party the other night.
Where'd you get that?
The one that, look how pretty that tree is. Look at that change of color. Anyway,
Squirrel.
The lip sense or whatever it is.
Oh, yeah.
The lip, yeah. And then I put a lip gloss on it that's kind of glittery. I don't really like it. So my eye makeup, it's a little heavy, right?
Oh, yeah.
But when I have my glasses on, you can't. Plus, these glasses have a tint. I have to get new glasses. Joe and I went to the eye doctor before vacation.
Why do they have a tint on them?
I got the block light for the blue light on them. Yeah. So it's like a little bit of a tint, and I fucking hate it. It makes my eyes dark. So anyway, so we're having a fall beverage. Kelly's is virgin, mine is not. So it is. This is.
I'm not a virgin. Just the drink is a virgin.
For the love of Christ.
I have 2 kids. I didn't adopt them.
It's a virgin drink.
I know.
Kelly's drink is a virgin drink. Mine, I wanted to jazz it up because I want to be able to say how it actually tastes.
Okay.
So it is called a fall old fashioned.
Smells good.
And I got it off of Instagram. The instructions or whatever. I don't know if it's an Elijah Craig. They called for Elijah Craig whiskey, bourbon, whatever. We have.
I don't even know what that is.
We have with the red, with the wax. Christ.
Maker's Mark.
Maker's Mark. Thank you. That's what was open. That's what I went for. So it's supposed to be 6 ounces of apple cider. And what did you bring? Someone like apple drink. So it's not. It's like half-assed apple cider.
It's Trader Joe's apple cider.
There's other shit in it. Okay.
A lot of spices. There's nothing else but spices.
A teaspoon of maple syrup, which I damn near forgot. I used Aunt Jemima sugar-free.
Okay. Sugar-free.
So I mean, I licked the spoon. It was good. So okay. 3 dashes of orange bitters, which I don't have fucking orange bitters in the house, and so there's no orange bitters in this.
What do orange bitters do? Why would anybody want bitters?
Well, I'll get back to the recipe. All the fall drinks that I looked at, because there've been a ton of really cool ones, and if you're looking for a good one, just Google them. All of them call for various bitters.
Google.
A lot of them call for vanilla vodka, which I almost went out and bought. A lot of them call for caramel syrup, which you can get the sugar-free, which I bought, but I haven't used on anything yet. Usually, a lot of that's like for the rim and stuff.
Right.
But and a lot of different bitters, and I'm not going out and buying all this shit for drinks that no one's gonna drink.
Right.
So okay, 6 ounces of apple cider. I didn't measure this. Ice, obviously. A teaspoon of maple syrup. 3 dashes of orange bitters, which I didn't use. 3 ounces of bourbons. Christ, yours has no bourbon. Mine has 2 ounces because 3 ounces is a little much for 11:25 in the morning on a Wednesday. So I decided I'll go with 2 ounces, and then you're supposed to garnish it with an orange slice, which obviously I don't have, and we all know how I feel about oranges. I love the flavor of orange, but not oranges. And a cinnamon stick.
I got the cinnamon stick.
A cinnamon stick. I used the old ones. I didn't even use the new ones. They need to be used.
Oh.
So let's cheers.
I got like a funky thing in mine.
My finger tasted good when I licked it. That's what she said.
Oh, it is good. It is good.
Wow, it's good. A little much for 11:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm ready for a coffee, but hey.
Do
anyway,
you have coffee here?
Cheers. I have coffee, but I have to holler in for Joe to make me one.
Cheers. It's good. I love apple cider.
Good. I like apple cider.
We used to drink the unpasteurized when we were little.
We did, and I had mad diarrhea.
Right, if you drank
That's
too
why,
much.
I'm a little because we used to get it. I think Harner's. Didn't they sell it unpasteurized at the farm?
Yeah, and then
farm,
Mr. Neff, our neighbor who had the apple orchard, made it one year. Do you remember they brought the cider press things?
Did they really? That's cool.
On that driveway in front of his house.
So
oh my God, that'll give you the re.
That'll give you the fucking re in a rough kind of way too. Not even like an easy kind of re, but like a really rough kind of fucking re. So
had we known when we were younger.
Joe and I, there's an episode of not Criminal Minds, Christ, Forensic Files, because a little girl, like a baby, like a 2-year-old or whatever, died in Washington or Oregon, like in the 80s, maybe early 90s, from an apple juice that was sold like at their local whatever, and it was not. I believe it was not pasteurized, and the military, we think, are probably. I kind of insinuated the military is the ones that are the people that like let the people know like this is what happened. They had been presented to the military this apple juice like for them to have in their repertoire of food and drink. And they went to look at the makings of it, and they said, no, we don't want this, because they would take the apples like off the ground that the deer would nose around on, and then they were bad, and then they made them into apple cider, and it was a virus, I think, that came from the deer that went into the apple that they picked up off the ground at the orchard, and they pressed it into non-pasture. This could be fucking wrong. I have the highlights, by the way. Fucking highlights. The child died. So anyway, drink pasteurized fucking apple cider.
Yeah.
Or else know where it's coming from. By the way, in case you're new, because I didn't give disclosure yet, we have fucking swears. We have lots of fucking swears, and then some information that is roundabout correct. Maybe right, maybe not. I don't know.
We don't try to give misinformation. It just happens.
It just happens.
So you have to fact check.
Right. There is an episode of Forensic Files about the apple cider and the child dying. Maybe it was applesauce. I don't know. Pretty sure it was apple cider. Anyway, there's that.
There are people that drink unpasteurized milk. Knock yourself out.
I mean,
we used to drink it out of Aunt Betty's vat. It was not pasteurized yet, I don't think. Like, she milked the cows.
There was as much illness
and it went
then.
in a stainless steel thing, and goddamn, that milk was cold. My aunt had a dairy farm. Our aunt had a dairy farm. It would go in there, and she had a stainless steel.
Well, the neighbors would drink the goat milk. I don't know they passed. I think they just milked it and put it in the. We used to help milk the goats.
No, I never. Goats smell bad.
I like the goats. Anyway, I never had the goat milk, like fresh from the goat.
I had a friend that had really bad
asthma. It's also very difficult. It looks very easy to do. Milking.
No.
Pulling on those teats and having the stuff come out is easy. It looks easier than it is.
Just like breastfeeding looks easier than it is.
That's a whole other episode.
At any rate, I had a friend who had bad allergies when we were in elementary school, and her mother gave her goat milk before it was in fashion, before you could find it readily in the grocery stores. This is, late 70s, early 80s. To help with, I don't know what it did, but that's what her mother.
Speaking of allergies, I read an article the other day. I read the highlight of the article, like the headline,
the bold print
about studies being done about how much it's helped when giving children peanuts at a really early age.
Yes.
To help.
Yes.
Overcome the peanut allergy.
Or so that they don't get the peanut allergy.
Right.
Yeah. So, and they did that with milk, and that seems to be working too, and a few other of the high allergenic foods. But egg is not one. Egg is, that number is not changing. Like, introducing it earlier doesn't, ward off, starve off, whatever, the allergy.
That's a bitch. I mean, peanuts are easier to avoid than egg. Egg isn't like fucking everything.
Egg isn't everything, especially processed foods. So, like, if you want a quick meal with your kid that has an egg allergy,
I'm not doing it.
So, that's interesting because when my firstborn, is the guinea pig for things, was young and starting on Whole Foods after the cereal kind of thing when he's an infant, and then went to lunch, and I'm making him a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
I love a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yeah, and he's having eggs and strawberries and things. After like a couple months of this, I'm out with a girlfriend of mine and her child, and she's like, you're not supposed to give kids under 3 strawberries or peanut butter.
Well, peanut butter is a choking hazard.
Right, but it was because of the allergies. So the old thought used to be wait to introduce these high allergenic foods. High allergenic foods. But now the research is showing the earlier you're introduced to them, the better off your system is for tolerating it.
I'm sure.
But I don't know. That doesn't.
Well, it is interesting because like growing up, I don't know anyone that had a food allergy.
Right, but things are also more processed now, which they're saying has a contributing factor to it, and the environment and whatever else. But so Patrick got all those things. He was the guinea pig. I didn't even know this, and I just this is what you're having for lunch.
When we were growing up, there weren't even they just gave your kids whatever the fuck you felt like and hope for the best.
Right.
There was no like.
I didn't know anybody that had any food allergies.
No, I don't know. I don't know a soul growing up. I have friends now that have bad food allergies, which is scary to witness.
Yeah. One of your friends had an allergic reaction at her house. She was coming to see us with her husband. They were going in, not to see us, but they were coming to Philly for something, and they stopped off at our house, and she had something to eat. She had to get an EpiPen. It was this whole...
I don't remember this at all.
Yeah.
Who is it here? Write the name down so we don't embarrass anybody. Just jot that down.
It's not somebody that... I think you see frequently anymore. I mean, meaning like I think they moved away is my point.
Right. Oh, I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was scary.
All right. Well, speaking of apples, I had you bring a bag of apples today, but I need Joe to get that, and now I'm not sure we can do it because I have all the makeup on. But we're gonna bob for apples like old-fashioned Halloween.
I'm not bobbing for apples.
Oh, I hate her of things.
I've never bobbed for an apple.
You've never bobbed for an apple?
I hate it. I've never done it.
How do you know you hate it? It looks like so much fun. You wear raincoats on?
No, because in Girl Scouts I had to do. I'm not bobbing for an apple.
It's fun.
Not bobbing for apples.
And I'm an expert at it because I have a huge mouth. Look at that. I have a giant mouth. I'm so good at it. I'm like bobbing for apple champion.
And my TMJ doesn't really.
You're not going to bob for the apples?
No, I don't want to bob for an apple. No.
Hater of things.
I've never bobbed for apples. I did it once in Girl Scouts, and I was like,
so that's never. You either did it once or you never did it. Which is it?
I did it once, and I'm never doing it again. It's like
so
fucking waterboarding. It's like It's like waterboarding.
Like, people don't do it anymore because it's so unhygienic, I guess. I used to do it at Halloween parties all the time when I was younger. I won an award one year.
No.
My head right in that fucking bucket of water. And they have the perfect bucket for it, too, because we have all the drink buckets.
Can you imagine if, like, somebody sneezed in that bucket?
Well, why would they sneeze in it?
I don't know, because they're
young
young
put a little
at a
something
party.
in the water that would kill a little something. Like the stuff they use to kill the germs on the dishes they wash in restaurants, like the tablets.
Yeah, but I don't think that's healthy, and I
wouldn't
think you want
drink
it on your
it,
food.
but I would put my mouth in it.
It's the same
Anyway,
thing.
Okay, well, we're not bobbing.
Do you
want to
go bob for an apple? Do you want to eat an apple? I got the Honeycrisp apples. They're very good. Love a Honeycrisp. I like a sweet and a tart apple. Don't give me a Red Delicious. I'll throw it at you. I'll throw it across the room.
We had this discussion about Red Delicious. Recently, you and I discussed this. Red Delicious apples are for assholes. Shut it down. I'm not eating a Red Delicious.
Do you know? Yeah,
I love Gala. Gala are my favorite.
Gala.
Mom made an apple
I like
crisp
a Honeycrisp.
for a family function.
Macintosh used to be my favorite.
I think Mom made an apple crisp.
She's a good baker.
I was really excited for it, but I'm fairly certain it was not made with Granny Smith apples. I think it was Macintosh.
You can bake with Macintosh.
No, you're supposed to use Granny Smith because the tart with the sweet. It was good. I was expecting Granny Smith and it wasn't.
That's the kind of apple that Mr. Neff, our neighbor, had growing up.
Macintosh.
He used to tell us that
it's gone in like 2 bites.
Yeah, I mean, but sometimes you can get bigger ones. But we would go up to his orchard, which was, kind of like right by our house, not very far.
Back when kids could be like feral and like run off on their own. And,
we were gone for like afternoon, for like whole afternoons. Whole afternoon.
There was a whistle to bring us home, and then later a bell.
Dad had a bell?
The bell that's on the.
Oh yeah.
Right, but Dad had that really loud whistle. I mean, you could hear it for like a half a mile.
Yeah. God, Dad.
And I would just ignore it the first time. Oh. There's a whistle. Tracy said, "Oh, there's the whistle. We got 15 more minutes."
So we were allowed to go. We play in the orchard. We'd like
and
climb
the quarry.
I never played in the quarry.
We're alive. It is truly amazing that we're alive.
We would climb the apple trees in the orchard. I mean, we're talking like a lot of trees, not just like 1 or 2. And Mr. Neff knew it, but he didn't want us eating the apples off the tree. Not that he sold them, but like he used them. Like, it's not like
by the time I came around, though, he was pretty old and was no longer farming.
Yeah, well, so he told us we could
he just let us play up there and eat whatever the fuck we wanted.
He told us we could take the ones off the ground. I'm like, that's disgusting. So I would
like shake. Fuck wants that?
I would shake the tree.
We lived in near a farm,
right,
with a cornfield behind us. We know what the fuck is on that ground. We're not picking an apple up off the ground.
And then you got all the bees on it, and they're like stinging it, and you've got like shit chomped on it. I'm like. There is no way I'm eating an apple off the ground. Not because I'm a snot, but because it was disgusting. No.
I'll pick something off of my rug and eat it.
So I'm
not gonna eat it off the ground.
I figured, well, I'm climbing the tree and I knock a branch. It falls off on the ground. I mean, I purposely knocked the branch. Fell on the ground, then I would eat that one.
Well, see, my problem was that I would climb that fucking tree. And just like the jungle gyms at the park during the softball games. And Dad would have to pause the game to come get my ass off the jungle gym. Because I like to climb it, but then I'm afraid of heights that I can't get the fuck back down again. So I'd sit in the fucking tree until Tracy would go home and get Dad. And then Dad would have to fucking hoof it to the apple orchard. And then tell me, God damn it, I told you not to climb this goddamn tree. Don't do it again. And he'd get me down. And then 2 days later, I'm back up in the fucking tree.
The patience
of
that man.
You're going to get in trouble. You're going to get in trouble. Don't climb it.
The patience of that man. Did Tracy climb the trees?
Sure, but she got back down again. Oh. Apple trees are small trees.
Right.
They're not a big tree. When I look at this, my eyes look crossed. Yeah. I mean, every time I glance out, my eyes are like fucking like.
Maybe they are crossed.
They're not, but they look it. Do they look crossed to you? Maybe I'm having a seizure.
No.
A stroke? I don't know.
No.
Fuck.
Wait, Mr. Neff also had a chestnut tree. Those fucking chestnuts. So I'd have my sneakers on, and sneakers aren't like a solid material. They're like,
those of you that don't know what a chestnut looks like in its true form,
it's in a thing like this, and it's got like spikes on it. It falls
it's the
off
size
the
of
tree.
a fucking giant softball.
It's in a pod. I don't know.
Softball.
I don't
It's
know
big.
I don't know the correct terminology.
Baseball. It's in a spiky motherfucker.
Yeah,
is what it's in.
spiky. Call it a pod with a split down the middle, but it doesn't split. So those fuckers would land on the ground, and you would take your feet and kind of step on it, and then turn your feet like this to open it. Those fucking
why my ankles are bad.
spiky thorns went right in
through
your
the
feet.
sneaker, right?
Yeah.
It was back when tennis shoes. It was tennis shoes and not sneakers. It went right through whatever the fuck we had.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, it wasn't like a solid material. It was like meshy kind of.
Remember
like,
Aunt Mary had that giant wooden bowl in the middle of her table? You were probably never up there as much as I was.
No.
Filled with nuts in the shell.
Oh, yeah.
With the nutcracker thing.
John loves that. He
love
made
it.
Mom and Dad get him one of those little nutcracker things that have like the little spikes and the bowl of nuts with the walnuts.
I used to sit there at Aunt Mary's and crack the fuck out of it. It was fun for hours.
I know. The cracking
Everyone's
is
getting
fun.
a drink on, having a smoke, and I'm sitting there cracking nuts. It was fun for hours. Makes a hell of a mess.
You know what now? They make all those nuts shelled already. You can buy them in bags.
They did back then too. So speaking of
Not as
nuts,
much.
so where were we? Joe and I were on vacation last week.
Vacation?
We had we ordered something and it came with walnuts. And I thought about it for a minute because sometimes I'm allergic and sometimes I'm not.
Well, there is a black walnut and an English walnut. Our friends across the pond let me know. There's an English walnut and a black walnut, and I think those are the difference.
So usually my first, so Mom and you both get like an itchy mouth from them.
Yes.
What happened to me was
not
several
even
years
itchy.
ago.
Like my tongue hurts. It like stings.
So my tongue hurt the other day. So I stopped eating because I was like, we're away. I'm like, if anything happens with the walnuts, So because we had several years ago, like Joe and I were not married yet. I think it was like the first year we were dating, and I was at the Christmas party. I was up in State College with my mom and dad's for Christmas Eve, and we went to our friends, and I had a cookie that had crushed like ground up walnut in it. And I got home. I remember my lips started feeling big, and they were getting big. And Mom agreed, like your lips are big. And I remember I was trying to talk to Joe, and my lips, kind of like when I have my Invisalign in.
Right.
I got it was like a lispy kind of thing. So I took an allergy pill. I didn't have Benadryl. Whatever I take for the cats. What's it
Allegra?
called? Allegra. I took an Allegra, and that did the trick. And then in the morning, the swelling was gone. Like I didn't have any trouble breathing or anything. And nothing itching or burning. My lips were like, it was actually kind of cool. Like they were like, I was like, ooh, look at that. Like, people pay money to have this done. Just get some walnuts to rub on my lips. I don't know. So
I mean, first of all, if I'm having a brownie, who's the asshole that puts walnuts in the brownies?
Well,
don't do it.
Whatever we ordered, I was hostile because walnuts, like no one's allergic to a fucking pecan, like ever. You never hear of someone allergic to a pecan.
Well, Sean is.
I like walnuts, but whatever we ordered came with walnuts, and I was like, fuck, like. Because I don't really know which walnut I'm allergic, and I'm not like overly allergic, but it's also one of those things. As you get older, sometimes they get worse. Like allergies get worse.
Right.
Like Joe's dad one day ate a shrimp and had a really adverse reaction to it. All of a sudden, he was allergic to shellfish, which I have said, fucking put me down. If I wake up one day and I'm allergic to fucking shellfish, I'm gonna be very upset. I mean, that's why I have to eat all the lobster now.
Yeah, that's why.
Because I might be allergic someday. Anyway,
Is that really a shellfish?
well. A lobster comes in a
crustacean.
fucking shell.
I know, but it's a crustacean.
Well, but so is a crab and a shrimp.
Yeah.
Shellfish.
When I think of shellfish, I think of like scallops and clams because it's a shell.
I don't know. Maybe
And
I'm
it's a
wrong.
fish.
Someone out
I'm
there
gonna
knows fucking
Google
how. You
this.
Google it.
Google it.
All right. Well, while you Google that, I'm reading a book right now that is excellent that my friend recommended. I'm hostile. I showed this the other week because of how it showed up.
Oh.
It showed up, right? I got my money back from the seller on eBay. Because it's supposed to be in very good condition, and you can see it's all ripped the fuck up and shit, right? It's not very good condition. Anyway, it's called Broken Girls. The Broken Girls.
Is it
by
true story?
by Simone St. James. It is excellent. She's an award-winning author of Lost Among the Living, which I have not read. But I did just order another book of hers, The Haunting of Maddie something or other, Maddie Claire or something. So this is really good. If you like, it's not scary, but it's spooky, and it takes place in the 1950s. I know, you make a fucking face. I'm gonna hit you with the book. I'm gonna hit you with the fucking book.
Wow.
I can't. The hostilities. So.
Wow.
It takes place in the 1950s at an all-girls school in Vermont, and then in 2014, in the same town where the school was, and like some weird things happen. So it's like my friend recommended it's like perfect for like the Halloween time. It's not scary, but it's spooky a little bit. It's very, very good.
Suspenseful.
And I even because I can't even stand my own self. I had to flip to the last page the other day.
Why?
Just to...
I hate when people do that.
We're shaking the table! Hey, that's Christ.
I'm going to shake the table.
Anyway, my outbursts are high. Oh, wait. Our things.
No, wait. I'm going for this. So I looked up what a shellfish is.
Here, put a headband on.
They are aquatic invertebrates with a shell or shell-like exoskeleton divided into two main groups: crustaceans like shrimp, crab, and lobster, and mollusks like clams, oysters, mussels, and scallops.
Right, but they're all shellfish. They're all fucking shellfish.
I didn't realize that.
I'm gonna go with the purple.
Wow, this is...
Well, last week I tried it. See, but I'm cut off because the way
so
we're like
big.
sitting like right next to each other, but the way the phone is set up and the camera, it makes it. Unless I lean forward like this, which is a little uncomfortable. Well, look at my eye makeup though. Isn't that so much fun? Yeah. So those of you that are friends of mine on Facebook, so the other night we had a Halloween party and my makeup up a little bit more extreme than this, like it came like onto the nose. I googled a picture of it, and I loved it. I'm like, I might have to start doing this like all the time.
Yeah, because
I love it. But with my glasses on, it's not that crazy. Like I can go out because after I did this today for the show, and I thought, fuck, I got errands to run later after I rest off my fucking old fashioned 11:30 in the morning. So you can see it.
You just keep leaning
You look
forward.
ridiculous. I wonder if Joe can hear me if I holler. Hang on a second. Pardon me, people. Joe. Let's see if he hears me. Anyway,
what do you
I can't.
mean?
I'm so sad that
I don't
Halloween
like
is
this
next
one.
week.
Give me
okay,
this.
well here. I have others. So I have to tell you, I am fucking hostile. This one's fun. Evil Queen. I'm hostile.
I don't know why everybody
We
thinks
have
I'm evil.
a week and a half left of the Halloween season.
There you go.
And the goddamn Hallmark Channel started their fucking Christmas shit
Wow.
this past Saturday.
Wow. There's some...
And yes, I got online. I do their daily trivia because you can win like $20,000. I do it every year. Anyway.
Trivia
not
on
the
what?
point. The movies.
Oh.
I'm all for it. November 1st, I hit the ground running. Boom, Christmas. The music's on. Sean's ready. Sean's fucking ready. I'm November 1st, I make the transition. I mean, not like 100%, but like the music comes on. We pack up the Halloween like right after the weekend is over. Although next weekend we have a wedding, so I'll probably get done like Sunday, maybe Monday. We'll put out a couple of pilgrims, and then we start to get everything set up because we have a lot of Christmas. Christmas is late this year. Thanksgiving's late this year. Christmas
Again,
is not late.
so it'll
Thanksgiving's late this year, so we have time to put the Thanksgiving decorations out. But we'll get started on the Christmas because it's so much,
Right.
and we have a lot to take down.
The older I get, the less I want to put out because of the takedown.
Well, the takedown. I mean, if your child would help you, if you get him
Takedown is brutal.
Christmas takedown, I'm hostile about. Like Thanksgiving, fuck me. Halloween takedown, I'm not overly hostile about because I'm excited to put up the next thing. But Christmas takedown, it's so much. Mainly the undecorating the Christmas tree makes me want to fucking kill somebody.
It does.
But I do it. But Joe and I, so Aunt Bonnie and I, hi Aunt Bonnie.
There's
we
no
were talking
Christmas
about this the other
spirit
week.
right there.
Aunt Bonnie and I were talking because so she keeps all of her ornaments like in the boxes that they come in,
Yeah.
right? Which Joe used to do.
I do.
Fuck that noise. First of all, so you have to open each fucking box. Take the fucking thing out, put the box back there, to put it in the bin. Then when you go to put them away, you have to find the fucking box. No. So first year we're married, I'm like, fuck this. These boxes are going... Because I was like, what are you keeping the boxes for? He's like, well, they're worth money. I'm like, do you plan on selling said decorations? He's like, no. I'm like, well, then the decoration boxes are going to go in the trash. In which cut in half the number of decoration bins we had for his tree. Mm-hmm. I wrap, and I do a layer of wrapped on the bottom. Then I lay the ornaments on top. Then I do a layer of wrapped, and then lay other ornaments on. Like, I'm not wrapping every fucking
So you're
ornament.
not wrapping them individually?
No, they don't need it because they're between layers. I'm efficient with this.
At my house, those would be broken.
He takes down, I wrap up. He takes down, I wrap up. To get the tree decorated, I unwrap and put the tree... Anyway, I'm not talking about Christmas right now. I'm going to stop that. Other than I'm fucking hostile, that it's everywhere already. We're trying to watch a goddamn... What were we watching tonight? Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, there were Christmas commercials on.
And the fucking Old Navy Christmas commercial, I like stroked out every time it came on.
Amazon has Christmas commercials on.
Well, and Amazon, every time I've gone to Amazon this
And
past,
that
I'm trying to cut back on the Amazon orders. I am, for a lot of reasons. I'm trying to cut back. Every time, though, I open Amazon just to, like, look at the price of something or, like, check, there's fucking Christmas shit at the top. Fuck you, Amazon, and fuck you, Hallmark Channel. It is October. You get Christmas all of November and all of December.
And a little into January.
Slow your roll. Slow your roll. And I'm all for the Christmas.
I think
slow
they're
your
listening.
Roll.
They're listening to you.
They are.
The
I
Hallmark Channel.
have messaged the Hallmark Channel and another channel, and they've written back to me. I've messaged them through Facebook.
And what have they said?
They appreciate my feedback and take it into consideration.
They're like, thanks,
I think it was last year that I messaged them about saying, you know what, I'm your biggest fucking Hallmark fan, even though your movies suck my asshole. I still watch them all the time, and I love them, even though they're horrible. You have to roll it back. You have to wait till November 1st.
Well, here's a funny thing. So there were commercials on the other night while Mom and I were watching.
These are a bitch.
Well, Mom and I were watching Hocus Pocus. Really, cinnamon sticks are only good for boiling water on your stovetop to smell good, and Christmas ornaments. Don't chug that. You can't fall asleep over here.
I'm not gonna fall asleep.
So,
trust me, I'm not gonna fall
as
asleep.
we're watching Hocus Pocus, Mom and Dad and I the other night, they were visiting.
Did it have those pop-up bullshit bubbles?
No, it didn't.
God, I fucking hate that.
The issue became.
Are you done with this mess here?
Yes.
Okay.
Now I lost my train of thought. Give me a minute. There was something with
Hallmark Hocus Pocus
Oh,
commercials.
there were commercials for the Hallmark Christmas movies, and Mom and Dad both said, "How many storylines can you possibly have?"
They have 6 storylines, and they just play them over and over again.
How many storylines? No matter who the characters are, the storyline is the same. Pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, it's all...
And they haven't even watched them, but they're guessing.
And then they also have the same storyline for the spring movies and the winter movies and the fall movies. They're all the same. Anyway, okay. That's
why I don't watch. Nobody in real life is that happy. Why? What in the fuck, Hallmark?
That's bullshit. Okay, we're gonna move on past Hallmark. We have an entire season coming up to bitch about the
I
Hallmark
got a
movies.
lot of rage yesterday. You witnessed it. At my house.
Oh, yeah. The rage... There's a lot of rage this week. First, before I forget, because last week I forgot, Diane Keaton, rest in peace. I loved her. The poor woman died of pneumonia, of all things. I said to Joe, in this day and age, how do women die of childbirth and how people die of pneumonia? I just don't understand. I feel like those are things that should be preventable,
eradicated.
And they're not.
Well, maybe she didn't know she had pneumonia and didn't get the antibiotic, or I don't know. I don't know how that happens.
I have asthma, so I get not the antibiotic. The shot.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's available. So rest in peace, Diane Keaton. I love her. Of course, obviously for the Godfather trilogy, which I love, the first 2. Baby Boom was one of my favorite movies when I was younger.
No,
with Ted Danson.
Never saw it.
I have to go back. I want to rewatch it. I haven't seen it in so long. Anyway, so rest in peace, Diane Keaton. And Ace Frehley from Kiss died. That was sad.
Oh, yeah. He was 4... How old was he?
79.
Oh, 79.
78.
Oh, that was the Limp Bizkit guy.
Limp Bizkit guy died. I'm not sure what happened with him, but
he was only
died.
49.
He's 48.
Oh.
48 from Limp Bizkit. Rest in peace to them. While I'm thinking about it and looking at my notes, there's a ton of fucking recalls right now. So look. There's recalls for all kinds of protein powder. So if you're eating the protein powders...
They have lead in them or something.
Check those out. There's a recall for fucking cinnamon, for Christ's sake. Cloves a week ago, and now it's fucking cinnamon.
Why?
I don't know. There's also a huge recall, 91,585 pounds to be exact, of prepackaged breakfast burritos and wraps that are served to low-income schools.
Oh.
Listeria, for fuck's sake.
Well, first of all, a breakfast burrito just sounds disgusting to me, and that sounds like I'm going to be going to having diarrhea right away.
First Watch makes a great breakfast burrito.
I don't care. That sounds like diarrhea. That sounds like early morning diarrhea.
It's like egg and chicken and salsa. It's the one at First Watch that does not have listeria.
Just make an omelet.
Anyway, while I'm also on the what in the actual fuck kind of whatever, a few kiwis a day can keep your constipation at bay.
I should give this to
They
Sean.
can ease it, right?
What about prunes?
A few a day. It's a kiwi.
First of all, kiwi's like this big.
Well, till you peel the fucker, yeah. Also, the FDA cleared a blood test to help rule out Alzheimer's for people who are showing symptoms. So that's very exciting news. That's not what in the actual fuck. That's exciting. But back to the what in the actual fuck. I had a couple of good things this week.
Yeah. In
the news. A woman was attacked by a coyote over here in New Jersey.
Oh, yeah. They're trying to find the coyote.
That's terrifying.
To see if he is rapid.
I thought of us with this. So unfortunately, very sad, a young boy died in Australia from a snake bite after his father told him just sleep it off. And I don't laugh because he died. It's awful. I laugh at the whole because growing up it was walk it off. You're fine.
Doesn't
walk it
Australia have the top most
yes.
poisonous
animals? The most poisonous snakes. Yes.
I mean, come on.
They have like 11 of the most poisonous snakes in the world, like in their country.
Yeah, was that guy an expat or was he Australian?
They were in Australia. The boy died.
Well, it doesn't mean just because you're in Australia, you're Australian.
Here we go. Listen, this one is also sad, but it gave me pause because I was like, what in the actual fuck? So this woman was sentenced to 4 years in prison for her role in a deadly crash involving an Amish buggy, right? 2 children died, which is horrifying. I also don't know why she only got 4 years. I don't know what state this was in. I didn't continue to read. But she attempted to deceive authorities by having her twin sister take the blame for it. Because she was high on the fucking meth when the accident happened.
The Amish woman was high on meth?
Okay. The woman driving the car that crashed into the Amish buggy.
Okay.
And so the picture with these 2 mugshots of these 2 women, Meth Mouth Mary and then regular Meredith over here, whatever their names are. One looking very much like, oh, she's guilty, and this one looking like, oh, fuck, what happened? Like, why am I having a mugshot?
Wait, first of all, why would you
agree
as
to
a
that?
twin? Why would you agree to that unless you've got some heavy dirt on your twin? Like, I don't understand.
Because she loved her and didn't want her to go to jail. I don't know.
So I'll go to jail for you. Fuck that noise.
I know, right?
No.
Look, I do a lot, but I'm not doing that. I'll dig a hole for you before I go to jail for you. I know a place. Anyway.
I know a place.
Also, you have to get your phone out because you have to show this picture. So Kim Kardashian was in a lot of news this week. So for people were sending me this. I saw it on my own, but then I got many messages about it. So Kim Kardashian has some kind of like a clothing brand or underwear brand, whatever called Skims.
Skims.
I encourage you to Google this, okay?
It's got pubic hair on it.
So she made underpants, underwear, thongs. Wow. So she made thong underpants that has the front pouch, right, that looks like various shades and kinds of pubic hair.
Why?
It's horrifying.
Why? Why would you want that?
Why?
Because you shaved it off in a Brazilian and you think now or waxed it off?
They've got
I don't
red,
understand.
They've got white, they've got black, they've got brown. And then the other night, this is not a picture of the pubic hair. Those of you looking at this, she got ahead of me here. She showed up. So Kim Kardashian showed up the other night at the Academy Museum Gala wearing a fucking, well, they call it a mask. I call that a hood. I mean, her head is like wrapped up in this beige fuck. It's like what they look like when they take you hostage and put a thing over your head.
Right. She should stay like that.
Right? This family is fucking bananas.
That looks really tight. Can we just look at the bodice there on this thing?
Yeah.
It's really tight.
It looks really uncomfortable.
It looks really uncomfortable.
Why? It makes it look like a fat roll. It's not a fat roll, but
no,
the
those
way
are her
cut.
ribs. Those are her fucking ribs.
That's
that point goes
disgusting.
right up in between the ribs. It's
Well,
got to be
that's
uncomfortable.
Really unflattering.
Really uncomfortable.
I'd rather stay fat the rest of my life than fucking look like that.
Why? Why do you put a hood on? Why do you put that mask on?
I don't.
Like, it's not a masquerade party, and it looks like a hood. It'd be different if it were
Maybe
like
it
a
wasn't
mask.
I know, right? Like, peekaboo. I don't know. Peekaboo. I don't know. Something.
I just don't understand.
I don't understand.
Oh, wait. This is unrelated to Kim Kardashian, but it popped into my brain. Legos has a Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory Lego set of when they're in Chocolate Land or Candy Land where that chocolate river is. I always wanted to jump in that chocolate river when I was little. I love Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I don't know, but it's where they were. It's Candyland. I call it Candyland.
It's not Candyland. It's not
Chocolate
Candyland.
World.
Chocolate World.
Okay, whatever.
I don't know.
In
They're
the
Willy Wonka's
original with Gene Wilder playing Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, it's the only Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory that should be watched. But at any rate,
The new one is actually very good.
the one with Johnny Depp.
Oh no, that one's okay. He
They,
scares me
how many
bad.
times are we going to redo this
The
movie?
one that's like
Three.
the prequel to it was very good.
I don't know, but
With what's his name?
the point of it
I don't
is
know his
that they have little orange Oompa Loompa Lego guys, and they have Gene Wilder with the wild hair out.
That is the best version. I mean, I love Johnny Depp, but that's
And they
the
have
best
the
version
little
with
guy.
Gene
They have
Wilder.
Augustus Gloop going up the thing, and they've got all the candy things, and it's really fun. It's like $200. I don't put Legos
Did you want it for
together.
Christmas?
No, you're like my son. Patrick was at the Lego store and sent me a picture of it because he knows it's my favorite movie. I said I don't do Legos. He goes, but it's your favorite movie. I'll do it. I'm like, no, that's okay.
It's your favorite movie. I'll do it. Christ.
Just to put the Legos together.
Oh, Gladys and Gertrude have their new outfits on. So we've got Gladys over here, the pumpkin outfit. It's kind of hard to tell with the sun coming.
And you got
through.
Annabelle there.
And we have the candy corn. The hat kind of looks like the pontiff hat on the candy corn. You can't really see it in this. I'm not going to pick it up with the luck
It does
back
look like.
there. Well, I had to I put the cellophane package it came in. I rolled up and stuck it in because it kept flopping back.
Oh.
It wouldn't stay up, so I stuck that in there. Anyway, okay. So in the past week, so Joe and I went to a comedy show Friday night. Went to see Louis Black. Oh my
He's
God.
funny.
He is my fucking favorite. The first time I heard him, my friend Emilia had put him on for me. He's like the male version of me. Like he goes off on these fucking rants and rages. Excuse me. And I fucking love it. And like, but so he's like, I mean, we're very similar though in that way. Like we're all just fucking go off on a fucking rage. So the other night,
a rager.
Well, first of all, Joe and I were very surprised at the demographic. We were among the youngest people there. So he's not. So Louis Black is 75, 79. He's in his 70s, 75 to 79 somewhere, late 70s, mid to late 70s, and the demographic was very much that. I was surprised, but he's not vulgar. He swears a lot. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he loves the word fuck. They make a keychain. There was an angry button. You could smack it. It's like, what the fuck? Fuck you. I mean, like, I fucking love it. I love him.
He had it?
You could buy them at the thing.
Oh, why didn't you buy one?
I'll just get it online. And all the proceeds for all of his stash go to children's cancer, I think. He doesn't keep any of the money from that. So, did you know that Elvis was Jewish? So, Louis Black tells the story. He went to Graceland and
did he
found out at... No. When you're born to a Jewish woman, you are then
I'm going to
Jewish.
look this up.
Look it up. So he was saying that, so then there were shirts with Elvis on them. Louis Black is also Jewish. And he was like, so Louis Black is actually like the king of the Jews, which was a
That's
great
what he said?
t-shirt. He was funnier about it than I am. I can't remember what he said. It was fucking funny. But then also he went into saying how, we talked about how, I don't want to talk about politics.
I have never heard this.
But, you know, RFK Jr. came out with the whole thing with like fucking, you know, autism with being circumcised. So he's like, well, the entire Jewish population is fucking autistic then. Again, I'm not funny about it. You have to listen to him do it. He had the best thing he said all night, he said a lot of great things. He's fucking funny. Was something I've been saying for like months. And this is the only political rabbit hole I'm going down. He's like, what the fuck in Washington? He's like, doesn't someone just wake up one day and say, job be damned, people, what the fuck is wrong with you? I was like, Joseph, that's what I say. That's what I say, right? Someone just stand up and fucking say it. Speaking of what the fuck is wrong with you, though, politics aside, there was a woman two down from us. I'm on the end, then there's Joe, and this old man next to him and his old wife wife next to him.
Oh.
So she has a plastic water bottle.
Oh, squeezing it the whole time? Oh my God, that crinkle.
She's thumping it off of her leg. She crinkle
noise.
I leaned over Joe and like looked. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's when you say, can you please put that away? Like I turned around
Someone
the woman on the plane.
Did. Well, I was about to.
Jesus.
But I'm trying to listen. And literally, she's wrapping it off of her knee. She's thumping it up and down. I was like, are you fucking high? The fucking put the water bottle down.
That's when you that's when you wish the comedian would hear it and like walk over to her and go, you fucking nut.
He didn't, but people would yell out things. And she's like, am I supposed to fucking hear you from across or whatever? Like, I can't fucking hear you. And then, so someone shouted out to him and he was like, all I heard was something, you made a mistake, go freebase. He was like, that's what I heard.
Oh.
He's like, and I haven't heard the term freebase since like 1985. So, anyway, those of you that are not familiar with Louis Black, I highly recommend, like, look him up online, watch a skit. You can watch him on YouTube or on cable or whatever, like lots of various ones. This is his final tour. This is,
he's retiring.
Goodbye, Yeller Brick Road.
Yeller.
Which is amusing. He's not retiring. He's done doing like 100 fucking shows a year. Because, I mean, the man is done traveling and whatever. And he bought a dog. The skit about his dog was fucking fantastic. I love him. Excuse me. What are you looking up?
I'm looking up is Elvis Jewish? Because I have a lot of Jewish friends and not one of them.
No, what he said, he's like, have you ever heard this? So he went on the tour at Graceland and said at the end of it, that's what they said. Although he was very much, he sang Christian songs and all that stuff and hymns and shit. So maybe, not like hymns and shit.
Says,
but
this is from NBC News.
Well, go to Wikipedia. Oh.
Was Elvis king of rock and roll Jewish?
If you're born to a Jewish woman, then by law, like whatever, like by whatever custom, you are
right. I know that.
I don't know that he was raised that way necessarily.
I don't think his mother was Jewish.
But it doesn't really matter. I mean, he told us that, and I didn't know that, and it explained the T-shirt that he had out there with like Elvis on it, like the King something something, and he was happy to like claim him.
It wasn't the first time Presley had. As a teenager, his family had lived in Memphis on the ground floor of a small apartment building. Upstairs, Rabbi Albert Frucher and his family also lived in the small apartment. The young rabbi and his wife had come to the Mid-South community to establish the city's first Jewish day school. The young Presley became the family's Shabbos Goy, turning on the lights in the stove for the observant family on Friday nights and Saturdays. So...
all I know is he went to Graceland and said at the end of the tour, that's what they said.
But what none of these early friends knew was that Presley himself was, at least technically, also Jewish. His maternal great-great-grandmother was a Lithuanian Jew named Nancy Burdine, who died in 1887. One of her direct descendants was Elvis's mother, Gladys Love Smith, who married Vernon Presley. They named their son Elvis Aaron after Moses' brother Aaron, the first high priest of the Israelites. I have a little trouble, speech impediment.
Jesus.
Okay, so anyhow, El, as he was also called by many who later knew him, El, was also one of the names of God in the Jewish scriptures. Okay, so he was. Oh, there's some trivia for you.
So Louis Black was thrilled to be able to tell that story, which was good. I mean, it was a funny... Look, anyway.
When Presley, now I'm down this rabbit hole. I love Elvis.
We're down the rabbit hole.
When Presley was a youngster, his mother confided to him the family secret, but admonished him to keep it to himself. In Tupelo, Mississippi, I love the name Tupelo.
You can't be Jewish in the South.
In Tupelo, Mississippi, where Elvis was born, there was a deep undercurrent of anti-Semitism at the time. Congressman John Rankin, who represented the town for 30 years, including the years when Presley was growing up, had a well-known, he didn't want the South to convert.
Right. Okay, so there's your new knowledge for the day.
But like, it's really,
I had no idea.
It's like down the bloodline a little bit. Like his great
But how was it? Does it say how he was raised though?
He was raised Baptist or Christian or whatever it was. Okay. They went to church all the time.
Okay, switching gears here, because we have some fucking rage this week.
I'm telling you, fucking rage.
How are we on time? Okay, we're good. So, we walk in to her house yesterday. Joe and I walk into her house, and there's a beeping, like the fire alarm beeping. You gotta get that shit undone. You gotta
like a battery.
Her shit's hardwired, connected to the security system. Blah blah. She was on the phone for like 45 minutes, and I'm like having my own rage. I'm like, you just need to hang up, call ADT, call somebody else, get a new fucking system, because they're like, we'll have somebody out to you in 2 weeks. What the fuck?
For the beeping.
Just let it beep. I mean, like a fire alarm. The fire alarm is beeping loud. You all know that sound. You all know the sound. Every fucking 10 seconds. I mean, like, as fucking loud as can be.
And right there in the den.
First of all, you were on hold you made the entire shawarma chicken.
I know.
I mean, she made the fucking dinner and it fucking marinated in the time that this phone call took place.
I was so pissed.
It was, and then what did you say?
Said to the woman,
like Shakespearean. What did
I know. I said to the woman,
she fucking dropped the shark on the phone. I mean,
I started out with the woman as the things are clanging and my metal measuring spoons are making noise and stuff. I was like, you'll have to excuse me, I'm making dinner while I talk to you. And I'm squeezing the lemon went all over my phone, lemon juice. So she goes on and on about how, like, she's, after I've been on hold for 10 minutes and I go on hold again much longer. But she comes on at one point and she's like, well, there's nothing we can do. The earliest appointment I can get for you is in 2 weeks, like November 3rd or something. And I was like,
go fuck yourself,
I did not say that.
Acceptable.
You did.
That's
from the
other
other room.
I lost my mind.
I was like,
what the fuck?
I was like,
2 weeks.
I am not going to be able to wait 2 weeks. I already told you this is enough to drive you nuts. This is like a Shakespearean, what did I even say? This is like a Shakespearean character gone mad.
So I forget, yeah.
Because you know how
Shakespeare has my phone. I'm like, what the fuck did she just say?
Joe got it. Because Shakespeare has all these characters, in his plays that go.
I'm gonna just keep adding to my outfit.
They go crazy. Like a small noise can make them go mad, insane. I was like, you are gonna have a Shakespearean character here if this noise does not stop. Then I told her, well, I'm just going to take it down myself. And I had 2 different people from the company say, well, we can't tell you what to do and what not to do. I'm like, no shit, bitch. But she's like, if you take it down, and off, it will beep more than it's already beeping.
It's like a conspiracy.
I'm like, and then it was this is the conspiracy. She's like, well, we can have, so first of all, I got home from my son's doctor's appointment and it was 4:45.
I'm like, your shit's going off.
Of course, are you looking like you're from the ancient times in Russia there? The babushka? Is that a
babushka?
Babushka?
No. Well, kind of. Anyway.
Anyhow, so you look like your grandma. So anyhow, I
look like Jackie O.
Not quite. Not with that.
Go fuck yourself.
Not with the pumpkins. So anyhow, now I forget what I was saying about the alarm.
2 weeks. It'll be worse. It wasn't worse. She took the battery out. It was fine.
Yeah. No. Well, and we have another one going off.
We'll start something else. You need you need to call somebody else. Joe and I don't have this problem. You need to get a whole new company.
This was it.
This is nonsense.
This happens at 4:45. You know, of course, they stop at 5 o'clock, and then you have to get like the customer service from like Outer Jabip.
I mean, look at it. She was on the phone for over an hour.
Yeah.
It was wild.
So they're trying.
I would have slammed that fucking phone down and been done.
Well, you can't slam down a cell phone. That's what pisses me off.
I mean,
so she's like, well, we can get somebody out there before November 3rd. It's the emergency service, and it's a flat fee of $250 some.
And then she lost her mind.
And then like an additional 30 for
I
something.
am not paying. But I don't blame you. I mean, I was right there with you.
I am not paying for that. That's bullshit.
I was right there with you.
But I'm like, so this is a scam. This is a scam. They don't want it. How are you putting me on hold for 25 minutes? Where are you looking? In fucking France for the for the mechanics or technicians?
We're gonna fly somebody in from across the world.
I mean, where are you looking? It's a small company.
It was really absurd.
I was like, what? So she comes back on after 20 minutes of being on hold. Sorry, the earliest we have is November 3rd. No. And then you're going to tell me.
Oh, big yawn.
Then you're going to tell me.
And I'm the one that had the bourbon.
Then you're going to tell me that I can pay $255 and have an emergency tech come out to shut off this beeping noise so that I don't become like a fucking Shakespearean character and go mad, like literally insane.
Well, the hardwired, we have one that's hardwired. Fuck that.
Well, it turns out that it is a battery. So the second person, this is it. Remember, I had to call back because I was on hold.
Did you write down what to do so the next time this happens, you don't have to go through this?
So I call.
Take the battery out.
And this other woman gives me the same spiel, and I'm not buying. Still not paying $255 no matter who the fuck gets on the phone. So then she's like,
$200 or $255? The price just went up dramatically.
It was $255. She's like, the second lady was like, well, you can change the battery. That's all it needs. Now, meanwhile, I kind of one-upped her because I knew that it wasn't just a regular battery, you dumb shit. So, because we had this experience once before, but John was there.
What kind of battery is it?
Wait a minute. All these things happen when John is fucking out of town. Like,
he's out of town a lot.
The gods above, like someone's laughing at all of this. Oh, God. So anyhow, I'm like, no. She's like, I think it takes a 9-volt battery. I'm like, it does not take a 9-volt battery. This has happened before. We had something happen. You guys were able to shut it off on your end. She's like, we can't do that. I'm like, well, it happened.
Shut it off.
It happened before, and because it takes forever to get this battery. Well, doesn't your Walgreens or the grocery store? I'm like, you know what? First of all, the local Walgreens or Walmart's, as you said, is 20 minutes away. I'm making dinner.
So the battery can only get at certain places?
Yeah, because my CVS doesn't carry. It's a lithium battery. It's a short, fat one. It's a CR123.
Can you stock up on them?
Yeah, well, now, so she gets up there. She tells me to take the thing off, like just the lid. Check the battery. So I'm like, no, it's not a 9-volt battery. I told you it's not a 9-volt battery. So I open it up, read to her what it is, and then she starts listing me stores where I can go get this. I'm like, listen, we've been down this road before. I am not finding this battery at my CVS. I have been there, done that. We had to order it from Amazon the last time. So I'm going to order it again from Amazon tonight, but it's going to take at least until tomorrow to get it. Do you have Amazon Prime? Yes, I have Amazon Prime. It's still going to take me until tomorrow to get it here. She's like, okay, well, and I'm like, you don't understand. Like, this is not going to go well for sleeping. Long story short.
It's really loud. It's loud. I mean, you all know what the sound is. Like, yeah. You can't just ignore that.
So, but not only was it the fire alarm, it was also the keypad. They're both beeping and beeping out of sync, by the way.
Well, at least I didn't hear the one. Once you closed the door, I didn't hear the other one.
So, meanwhile, long story short, as they say,
there's no such thing.
I got onto Amazon Prime, ordered some groceries, and had my batteries delivered by 9:00 last night.
Thank Christ.
And thank God they had them, because I was really going to be screwed if they didn't. But anyhow, so I changed it. But now the one in John's office is going off.
I can't.
The pad is still going off. I can't hear the one in the office. Fuck. I'm half tempted.
So if somebody is coming though in 2 weeks? So
no, I totally fucking canceled that, because now I can find the batteries. And I was so pissed off last night.
So once you put the batteries in, the beeping on the panel will stop. The fuck?
And they've called us like a zillion times. No shit, my stuff's beeping. There was a lot of rage. I hope that shawarma was better. Joe likes my cooking when there's rage.
Shawarma with rage is always better when you make it with rage. So we had our own customer customer service issue this week. So we decided to hire the tree guys that do. So they're the ones that planted all of our trees and whatever several years ago when we had the fence put in. And we hire them to do our spring cleanup, because look, we're not into yard work. So they come and dig all the leaves out, and they put the mulch down and it looks nice. And that's they clean out the flower beds, put the mulch down, whatever. It's worth every penny.
Yeah.
So we needed the tree, we needed someone to get on a high ladder and what are you looking at?
This did Sean cut this out?
Yeah, the other day.
He did really good. I know, but
you told him you were going to cut it.
He did really good.
I'm just curious about the random window in the middle of it. That's my only curiosity.
It's like the Wizard of Oz. There was a storm.
Okay, all right. No, we love it. He's making one for
He did a really good job.
He did. I know.
I should show this to his occupational therapist.
You should. Right? Good job. Anyway, so
sorry, that caught my.
So we hired them to come do the cleanup. So our yard, the backyard, is lined with trees that I've talked about before, and bushes that had to be planted because of the fucking neighbors, and we wanted privacy, blah blah blah. We put the very expensive fence up. So some of the bushes were up near the wires by the neighbor's house, Switzerland's house. So they had to be cut down, and they involved a large ladder, and we're not doing that. So if we're gonna have them come do that, we'll just have them do everything. Because look, and if the sun were not shining on this bush behind us right now, you could see the fucking turn around, look at that mess. Look at that mess, and tell me they fucking did anything.
Oh yeah, no,
right?
What the fuck?
So
and it's grown together.
I can't. So. The guy came before vacation.
I shoved their heads in it.
I called and said we needed somebody for the week of the 20th because we're going to be on vacation before that. So that was first, the week of the 20th. Okay. So while we're on vacation, I get a text message that they're going to be here last week while we're away. And I replied to, no, that won't work. We need to be there because we have to open the gates to let you in out back into the fenced-in area. But also good to know that we need to be here regardless.
Right.
So the guy had come when he gave us the estimate. And again, this is a company we've used over and over again.
We use them.
This is the first time we've used them for trimming. But the shit, I mean, the shit needed to be trimmed. But look what they did look at those bushes. Look what they did to them. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
That's really a hell of a.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they just fucking decimated those laurel bushes. Anyway.
Wow.
So we had the guy come, give us the estimate. And everything was written down, typed up, what needed to be done. And you can see, we have bushes the entire way around this porch.
It's a fortress of bushes.
And then the back, okay. So they come the other day, they park out on the side, and they're clearly on their lunch break. They're out there for an hour in the truck before they ever come to the door. Okay, fine, their lunch break. They took 3 breaks in the hour and a half that we were here. What are you breaking for? 3 times
wasn't even hot out.
3 times they thought they were done, and 3 times Joe went out to say, whoa. They missed they did a third of what they were supposed to do. So Joe kept going out and be like, what are you doing? So then I come out and look, and this is a fucking mess. This corner bush, which we let get out of control in the summer because it gives good privacy, it is growing into the bushes on either side of it. So at the front of the house, the one bush right by the front door is nicely shaped and everything. And then every bush, this whole way down the porch and this side, they just, they did a half-assed whatever. I'm like, what the fuck? And so Joe went back out. They were in the truck. We're like, wait a minute. You need to come do this. Look at this mess. I do a better job with it than this. So they tried to tell him, oh no, if we cut that back, it'll kill it. I hacked this fucker up at least once in the summer.
It's a goddamn forsythia.
It's not a forsythia. That doesn't bloom. I don't know what the fuck this is.
Well, even better, it doesn't bloom, so you're not killing anything.
If anyone's going to kill it, I would have killed it by now. Because it needs, I trim it usually once in the summer because it's out of control and grows out into the yard.
You hack it.
And it grows over top of the bushes next to it, that flower.
Those are azaleas.
Azaleas. So I don't want them killing. I don't want it killing them. So they tried. I'm like, I said to Joe, they're not gonna get back out of the truck and come in here now. They're done. They're done. And they were. They hurried up. They started the truck and drove off. Right. So Joe, I wrote them the check and it was paid. And then Joe got a survey. Neither one of us were happy. Oh, and they destroyed these. Joe said I'm not even. Those are a fucking mess. Our large laurel bushes. And Joe was like, I want it off the fence, and then that's where they wouldn't cut the hydrangea. They hacked the hydrangea up, and then left it. They left the height, but cut it all around the side, so it's a weird looking thing. Oh, we can't take it down because it's still blooming. Fuck the blooming. Cut it down. I do it every year, and it still comes the fuck back. So some things. Oh, we can't do this because it won't grow back. Oh, but we can fucking demolish these.
Well, here's the thing. I don't want to interrupt you, but this is an important point to make. Hey, Jake. You came out here and you saw my property. You've been here before. You know what flowering bushes I have and don't have. Why do you send your fucking guys to come do the trimming when you know shit is still blooming and may still bloom for another couple of weeks?
Which is also what
fucking
I said.
Don't do it.
So we did the survey, and he called a couple of hours later. The owner called.
I didn't think he'd read the survey. I thought people didn't read those.
Well, he reads them.
Good.
So do the survey.
So
he called and wanted to know why Joe gave them a 2 out of 10 rating, and we've been good customers for years.
Let me tell you
what happened. We told him. I took the phone from Joe. Well, Joe started off, and then I'm like, give me the phone. So then Joe was being really nice about it. I don't have a napkin, so don't get it on me. So
you just took
Joe
the phone.
was being nice about it. I was like, I chimed in. I mean, it was on speaker. I'm like, hi, give it to me. So I took it. I'm like, hi, Jake, it's Megan. Anyway, Jake is the owner. Anyway,
Joe tries to be really nice.
So I was like, we're just for what we paid for this. I just expected more. I guess I'm like, maybe my expectations are too high. I don't know, but I don't like the fact that Joe had to keep going out. The fact that I go out and look at it and this bush is totally growing into the other bushes. One is done neatly, the rest aren't. I mean, you hacked this. Well, I didn't even get to that one. So he said, he would come out. He's like, "Are you gonna be around tomorrow morning? I'll come out. If you guys are there, great. I'll meet with you then. If not, I'll just walk around and look. And if I think they did a satisfactory job, I'll tell you." He's like, "But if I think that something else could be done, I'll let you know."
I didn't like that comment. You told me that, and I didn't like that. Listen up, Dick. I'm not calling you.
Wow.
Because they missed one bush. They didn't do over half the job.
So look, that one's well manicured. And then all the rest, I'd
have been like, I'm not an idiot. I saw what the list was, what I paid for, and they didn't do it.
Well, so they showed up this morning while I was in the shower. But Joe was here. So I heard Joe come inside. I thought it was you at first. Like, what's happening? No, it was Joe coming in. And he very much agreed that, no, this was not done is not up to par.
No shit, Dick Tracy.
This is a fucking mess. The rest should have been shaped also. They should not all be growing into each other. They need to be shaped individually. You don't say, and that should not have been done. It should have been cleaned up, but not
I hope they hacked it. I hope he rips his people.
We're not going to get any money back. They're gonna come back, but they can't do anything about that.
Right.
And the one of them has a disease.
What, the guy or the tree?
The laurel bush, for Christ's sake. Something's eating it. And so he took a look at it because Joe had read that you're supposed to cut the dead out of it. But then the guys wouldn't cut the dead out of it because they said it'll hurt it. Which is which. He also is like, with a bit of a language barrier. Maybe, but we've had these guys before.
There's no language barrier. There's a fucking list. No, and if you know.
But maybe they couldn't read the list the whole way. I don't know.
It doesn't matter. You can look at the trees.
I didn't want to get anybody in trouble because we live in some terrifying Gestapo times right now.
Wait a minute. You have a huge ass weed growing.
I know. Don't even get me started. First of all, we paid people this summer to weed, and they didn't take that.
It's like a vine.
They didn't take it out. They did a half-ass job. I can't get behind there.
It's like a vine.
The bush next to it is a prickly. It's a thorn bush, a fire bush. I don't know what it's called. Fucking prickly, and it hurts. So they didn't want to get in there. Right? The weed anyway. And then the holly bushes were out of control. Like Joe had to go out and say, "Are you going to get the?" And there's a giant weed growing out of them, which is
what about this?
Cut the fucking thing
looks
out.
like it's trimmed and maintained.
Right? I mean, I walked out here. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, and it looks worse from in here. Like outside is a little bit better looking, but when you look at it, I'm looking at it from in here. The fuck? I mean, if I could show you this thing, is out of control.
I don't buy the language barrier. I don't buy it. And I have many people with different languages from different countries. First language is not English.
I think they wanted to get out of here.
I don't give a shit. If you're employing these people, they need to understand whether it's written to them or whether it
Joe kept showing them. It was all typed up.
Or whether it's
was all
spoken to them.
up.
They need to know. And furthermore, you're hiring them because they know how to do this job, supposedly. So even if they can't read or understand what you're saying to them, they can look at a goddamn bush and go, oh, there's a big-ass weed that's 10 feet tall growing in that. That needs to come out.
I mean, I was shocked.
You're much nicer.
I told him on the phone yesterday. I said, because he said, you guys are such, great customers of ours over the years. We don't want to lose you. And I said, well, I mean, honestly, I'm like, we went with you guys because you've always done such a great job. I'm like, with the planting of everything was great. The mulching, the spring cleanup every year is great. This is really like just kind of subpar for what we paid. I mean, I was expecting way more. So I'm like, I don't know if my expectations are completely out of line. But also he noticed that the cleanup also, because there's like shit all over the place, which was worse before Joe mowed the lawn yesterday. Like they did like a half-assed cleanup, and Joe and I both said like, well, they were like, they took 3. I'm all for it. Take your break. They were here like an hour and a half and like 3 breaks. What? Why? Long breaks. Well, then I was like, is this like an hourly job? Like maybe like they dragged it out with the breaks to make it. I don't know, or I don't know what happened. But he even said like maybe they were in a hurry for some reason, and they shouldn't have been. Like you do the job, you do it till it's done, and then you go to the next one.
Did he apologize?
Well, yeah, he apologized, and he absolutely was like, "This is not okay. Like none of this is okay." So they're coming back.
Told you.
In the meantime, I still can't put my fucking outdoor Halloween shit up because I don't want it trampled. I mean, so I'm.
So this company must have hired a slew of new people, which is fine. But we had them come in the spring because they've done our mulch.
You should have called back.
They do 21 cubic yards of mulch.
They do a great job with the mulch.
Yes, but we have a big yard, so to speak, in the flower beds.
They're fast and reasonable. We've shopped around.
We bought the house because of like the landscaping. So this shit was there. We did not put this in to make our lives more work. So point is that 21 cubic yards is a shit ton of mulch. So they come and they do the mulch. They've done it every year for the past 10 years. All of a sudden this year, I go out after they've gone. I have a whole flower bed that is without mulch.
But you paid for that. You should have called them back and told them again.
I did call them, and I said, and I was pissed, and I said, because I don't like when people do things half-assed. Come on, you fucks. And it's expensive. It's not like it's cheap.
Well, if you hire them for next spring, you should say, you know what, I called last year. You guys never did this one thing. You said you would come back and you didn't. We want something off for this.
I took a picture.
I would.
So I called, get the lady on the phone, the office manager.
Do you want me to say something when he comes back here?
No. It's over now. Now we're on to cleanup, and the mulch is going to be gone anyhow because they blow the leaves out, and because we have umpteen million trees and the leaves.
See, we won't do it twice. Mom pointed that out. Why pay to do the fall cleanup just to turn around and have them do it in the spring again?
That's because we have so many leaves. I need to get them out because it kills.
The leaves. No, actually, you're supposed to leave the leaves because it's good for the animals.
Not on the grass though. Not on the grass. It kills the grass. When there are a ton of leaves, it kills our carpet-like grass.
Your carpet-like grass is fucking
That's what it was described to.
Your carpet-like grass is done. Your child destroyed it with his ATV.
It's not bad.
It's a mess.
So anyhow, I call the lady, the office manager. I tell her that they did not put any mulch down in this flower bed. I said, I can take you a picture and send it to you. She said, yes, please, as though I was lying. So I send her the picture.
She took pictures when he was here.
She calls back and she says, okay, we'll be out to do it. Well, they never came back, and I had bigger fish to fry and other things this summer.
You should have stayed on top of that.
It was the point of
it.
You
paid for it. Right, the point of it. You paid for it.
I didn't tell my husband. Well, actually, I did tell him. I never told him that they didn't come back.
Which flower bed was it?
The one right off the deck steps by the garage where the all those roses are. They're low-lying roses.
You should remind them of that
by the
spring.
trash can thing.
Right.
Where
you should remind them this spring then and say nobody ever came back.
It's a big flower bed with low growing roses.
Look, if I'm paying money for a service, god damn it, I want the fucking service.
Yeah.
We were not happy with it. It was not a cheap endeavor. I mean, it needed to be done. And I usually get out there the two of us and hack at it, and it sucks. But
and the thing is that when you pay somebody to do these things, you often don't even need to be there. They're working outside.
This is a good reason though why you should be here.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But the expectation
is if we had not been here, a third of this would have been done.
You don't have to be here to babysit people doing their job because this is what they do for a job. But Really, you kind of do.
So in our one laurel bush, there's something eating it, like the leaves had
This
holes
one that
in
they
them.
hacked the hat?
No,
Oh.
the one that's turning yellow on the side.
Oh.
So Joe the guy told us to call like a tree place because they don't save the trees, they just do landscaping. So we have to call somebody. He's like, you don't want this to. If it dies, we have a huge bald spot in the middle there. I can't. Anyway, okay, we're past an hour. So we're gonna wrap this fucker up. So this is our oh wait, I forgot. I have one more thing. I don't remember. Did I show you the gift?
That's a hell of a bag.
So my friend last year said, he sent me this picture and said, I want this made into a doll for my birthday.
This is awesome. Oh my God. Wait, you have to turn it so they can see your face. That's awesome.
It's gigantic. So he screenshotted this.
It's bigger than life size.
I know. He screenshotted this picture off of one of our, because I had this like go fuck yourself face on it. So I sent it in, and I have these glasses on I'm wearing now that darken it up, right? But when it spread it made it worse.
All About Vibe is the name of the company.
But they're great though, because I contacted them like, this is not okay. Then I had Mom open the bottom of it up so we could put in a sound box.
The zipper.
Oh, please.
When did she do that?
It's Velcro.
Jesus Christ. What in the actual fuck? Look. Go fuck yourself. For fuck's sake.
How many words? How many did it say?
I just did a few. Anyway.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Well, but he's very much a minimalist, and he wasn't expecting like a life size, a larger than life size version of my head.
Well, that's what he gets.
Well, no. So I contacted the company, one, because the face is way off, but also, I mean, it's dark, and it's. I'll just start holding.
Well, maybe your picture is dark.
Well, so I contacted them. They're making a 10-inch version or 12-inch version or whatever. It was
Did you
nice
have to pay for it?
No, it was very nice of them to do it and send it back. They wanted me. It's a great. I mean, the customer service, because I didn't get back to them over the weekend, and they blew up my phone over the weekend. Like, we're waiting to hear back. I'm like, oh, fair. I just assumed they weren't around on the weekend.
Wait, so tell them the company, because I like this idea. It's called All About Vibe.
All About Vibe, a U.S. company. They're out of Illinois.
It's hysterical. It's awesome.
They are.
Everybody should have a pillow of Megan.
Their customer service is fantastic. You want, when you let me know, I can probably get these made and sent out.
Everybody needs a picture
but
of Megan.
The problem is, though, because I had to have... So Mom opened it up for me, because I don't have those kind of skills, and sewed in Velcro so you could put the sound box in.
So you have to take the sound box out and put it in the smaller one.
Yeah, but I have to have Mom do that.
So what are you going to do?
I'm fucking hostile.
Fucking hostile.
Fucking whore.
Fucking whore.
Jesus Christ. What in the actual fuck?
Anyway.
Look.
So I'll have to have...
It's fun for hours.
They shipped out the new one. And it's a smaller version, but it's
But when are you going to
like,
get the box in it to give?
I don't know, when I see Mom on Thanksgiving. I don't know. I suppose I have a seam ripper. I could open it. I could buy the Velcro and sew it in by hand, but I'm not really inclined to do all that.
Just give that one in there.
No, he doesn't want it. It's too big.
You showed it to him already?
I gave it to him already.
Oh,
That's what I'm showing you now. It's already been given. It's entirely too big. I mean, it's not what he had in mind. It's gigantic. And the face is terrifyingly dark. It was most amusing, though. I mean, to watch him open it.
Did he say it was too big?
I mean, it's too big. I mean, look at it. It's too big. I mean, you want this?
No.
I mean, it's terrifying, right? I mean, it's. Mom was like, "What on earth?" Like, even Joe was like, "Wow." He's like, "That is a hell of a pillow." But now we'll keep it out here, and it'll be a good talking point. Maybe sometimes if I don't have my brows on, I'll just sit here behind it and talk, and I'll just hold up the fucking pillow, and I can peek at it around every once in a while. But I used one of my apps to brighten the eyes also. Mm-hmm. Like I look a little bit weird, but I brightened them, so they're using the new picture. So we'll see what it looks like. But anyway, so it is a little terrifying.
Get it to speak again. Fucking whore is my favorite.
What in the actual fuck?
You should put crack whore.
Well, I quickly redid it and put it back in there this morning before you got here because there were some more offensive things on there. I'm trying not to be offensive. I mean, more than I already am, right? So, yeah. Guess what everyone's getting for Christmas this year?
Oh my God. Sean might like one. That might scare him in the middle of the night. Oh my God.
Right? Anyway.
Annie Meg.
Well, I tried. Oh. All right, I'm putting this the fuck down.
If you aren't watching this, you're listening to it, you've got to watch this fast forward to the end so that you can see this.
The
pillow of Megan. It's awesome.
It's a giant,
it is
more
really
than life size.
Life size.
It's bigger than my head. That head is bigger than my head. Let me see. Let's put them next to each other.
It is bigger.
The head is bigger than my head.
It's really big. Yeah, it's great though. Here, we can
I'm
have
gonna put it back here with the geese.
Yeah. Put it in your window. Right. Put it in your window. Put it in your window. People can see. Put it in your window. That's what you should do.
Oh my God, can you imagine?
Put it in your window.
Anyway.
I'm watching you.
Anyway.
Somebody's watching
It's a bit of a fail, but fun nonetheless.
It's not a fail. I like it. I think it's great. Can you pick the size, or they just said?
They have sizes, and I'm one of the people that should start measuring shit.
Yeah. As we talked about math last week.
So this is a 22-inch one.
How big is 22 inches? It's small. How big is my face? 12 inches, so we're going to make the pillow 22.
So I asked what their smallest size was. Advertised it was 12, but they said they could do 10. Who knows what the fuck it'll look like. Anyway, it's still going to be, but whatever. It's soft, though.
Yeah, it is soft.
It's
very soft. I don't know what material that is, but that is comfy.
So, and the sound box, in case anybody else is looking for a Christmas idea, and you want to do one of these for your family members, not of me, but of yourself or your child.
They should do one of you and send
The sound box, they sell them on Amazon. They're like $15 or something.
And you can record how many things?
You can read a whole story. You can.
Why do I want you to fucking read a whole story?
You can hit record and just it's very it came with a little pamphlet. It's very easy to do.
Okay.
You slip it. You go from record to play, and so currently it's on play to record. But what you can't once you try to if you stop it, and go to play and then back to record, and you go to record, it records over.
Oh.
I found because I had done it once. So I was playing with it a little bit because it didn't sound authentic, and I wanted it to sound authentic and not like I was reading my most famous swears off of a fucking list. So.
Fucking whore.
Anyway.
You're nothing but a crack whore. Oh, I could have fun for hours with that.
Anyway, in the sound box. Well, here I'll show you while we're at it. We're at an hour 11. Why not? And then we're going to be done. It's filled with polyfill. If you're looking at polyfill.
Oh, that is a small box.
And here's the little. They might have other sizes. I don't know, but here it is.
Go fuck yourself.
It sounds better not muffled.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, hang on. For Christ's sake.
Right. I'm fucking hostile. Fucking whore. Jesus Christ. What in the actual fuck?
The neighbor.
Look.
You should send one to mom and dad. You should give it to mom and dad for Christmas.
Anyway.
Surprise
Guess what everyone's
them.
getting for Christmas this year, people? No, look, they're expensive. Everyone's not getting one of these. The smaller versions, I think, are more affordable. This is, and it is muffled. Obviously, it's muffled. It's inside fabric. I mean, and you just slip it back inside there, and then Velcro. I had mom do the Velcro. Otherwise, yeah,
right.
And I don't know. Maybe I could have asked them to leave it open. I mean, the customer service is phenomenal. I mean, it's an actual person from
Was this on
Illinois.
Etsy?
No.
Oh.
I was trying to find a company to do this.
Right. I didn't know if you found them on Etsy. Okay.
Etsy has a lot of they'll knit you or crochet you like a little doll, which are cute, but it's not it doesn't have a photo on it. And then they had some, I don't know, Etsy had some. I was searching for a while. I mean, this has kind of been in the making since last July when my friend was like, I want this on a pillow. I want this like a doll or whatever. I want it to say things. I'm like, I think that's impossible. It was not impossible. It is not impossible. But anyway, so here you go.
Okay.
They have the animals, and people have their dogs and stuff.
Okay.
Anyway, there's that. We're way past time now.
Okay.
So happy. It's not Halloween yet, but a happy Halloweening for the next week. Halloweening. I'm still.
Have a good one. I'll be in orange next week. I'll wear my orange. I got a whole slew of orange clothes.
Didn't you wear the orange sweater already?
No, I have 2. Remember? Actually, I have 3 orange sweaters now. I go from navy blue to black to orange. Those are my colors.
I'm in my black thing. Isn't this a cute little top?
It is cute.
I love the collar with the little ruffle and the.
Yeah.
I don't know a peekaboo person like the peekaboo right
Peekaboo
there.
Ha Ha.
But I. What the fuck? What?
That is from something, and John does it.
My God.
John does it.
Fuck. The fuck.
have to ask him.
I have to pee.
He goes, peekaboo, ha ha ha. Okay, we gotta go.
And I'm the one that had the bourbon in my drink. Anyway.
Okay, bye.
Have a
good
great week. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.